welcome to Flow with Ren. I'm Ren, and today's class is a Halloween special. As you can see, I'm in costume. It's not required, but it is fun. For today's practice, you may need a block. It's not essential. If you have one, use it. Don't worry about it if you don't. And let's get started. So we're going to start in child's pose. So bring big toes together, knees as wide as the mat, hands out in front. And we're going to take active fingers here, so like little spiders on the mat. Bring the forehead to the ground. Breathing deep into the belly. An active child's pose. Just one more breath here, breathing deep into the belly. And we're going to come up and sit back on our heels. Going to place your hands on the mat and just take some gentle wrist rotations. Spreading the fingers wide, feeling the weight in the hands. And take in the opposite direction. Now, if you can rotate your hands outwards, or if you're quite flexible in your wrists, bring them all the way in towards the body. Don't worry, if not, they can go sideways or wherever's comfortable. So, if your fingers rotated, we're going to come into a lion's breath. So, you're going to take a big breath, and with this breath, you're going to roll your eyes up to the sky, open your mouth wide and stick your tongue out, make a silly face, and you're going to take a big breath outwards, like a dentist, when you go to the dentist, and you're told to say, ah, that same concept and sound. So, big breath in. You're going to open your chest as you exhale, so inhale. Inhale, we're going to take 3 more. Look to the sky, open your mouth, exhale. Ah. 2 more. One more. Really silly face. Release the wrist, take thriller arms. Just going back to your natural breath. Just roll out the wrists. We're going to come through on the tabletop. Just find your stable table. I'm going to lower the belly. Inhale. Exhale to round the spine. And inhale. And exhale. Coming back to neutral spine. Going to kick the right set of toes behind you, lift, and then bending at the knee, we're going to take like a scorpion tail here. So as if we're going to sting. So lift up in the chest, rounding in the spine. And then we're going to take this tail over the body, placing it down on the ground, wild thing. Come back to the mat, bring your knee back to the earth, the opposite side. Left set of toes behind you, engage your core, lift your leg. Then you're going to bend your toes, open your chest, taking a scorpion tail. Take your stinger to the floor, wild thing. Reach, as if you're reaching for your Halloween candy, grabbing it, bringing it back to the mat. Stretch out the spine. Neutral back. Going again, right side. Lift the toes. Bending to your scorpion tail. Bring it round, wild thing. Grab your broom, your witch's broom. This time, keep the knee up. We're going to bring knee to nose. And drop the knee down. Left set of toes behind. Keep the hips square. Bend at the knee, scorpion tail, open the chest. Bring that over behind you, wild thing. Grab your magic wand, bring it back to the earth. Scorpion tail, knee to nose. Back down. Take a couple of cat-cows, stretching out the spine. We're going to take our spooky hovering table. So we're going to tuck the toes, engage your core. Breathe in, lift your knees, hovering table. And then push back into your downward dog. Pedal it out. We're going to take one vinyasa here, so we're going to move into our plank. Lower the belly. Open up the chest, cobra. Lower the front body. Push through your tabletop. Downward dog. Pedal it out. We're going to look to the top of the mat, walking it up. Halfway lift. Hands can be on your shins, up on your thighs. Tuck the elbows in. Exhale, forward fold. Roll up the spine. Reach for the sky. Reach in front. Take thriller arms. Plug the shoulders back. Just take some wrists. I was going to call them ankles. Wrist rolls. And drop them to your side. So top of your mat, inhale, reach up. Step back with your right foot. We're in warrior one. So we want the fingers reaching up to the heavens, the hips facing the front. Reach a little bit taller, inhale, exhale, warrior two. So the body faces the side of your mat, but your head faces the front. From here, we're going to allow our front knee to come past the toes. We're going to come into a half moon balance. So I'm just going to move back a little bit here. So you may need your block if you have block here, don't worry if not. So you'll bring that to your left side. Warrior two. Keep moving in that front knee until the back leg becomes weightless. So you can stay here for now. Or if you want to go deeper, lower the body, lift the leg. You can bring your hand to your block or open up at the arms, half moon. Gently bend that front leg, warrior two. Reach forward, reverse warrior. Bring that elbow to knee, back hand open up the chest. Bring the hand down to the mat. Rock and roll that back foot up to meet the front. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Roll up the spine. Reach for the heavens. Step back with your left foot. Warrior one. Opening out to warrior two, so your body is on the side, but your head is looking out over that middle finger to the front. So we come to this half moon pose. So bring your block on the outside of your right foot, or just a little bit in front. So bend that front knee until the back foot feels weightless. So there's no effort for me there. And you can stay here or start to tilt all the way. You can have the block straight under your shoulder, stacking, or you don't need a block. One more breath here. Step back, bend that knee, warrior two. Reach forward, reverse warrior. Bring the elbow to the knee, back hand opens up the chest. Bring that down to the earth, plant the hands, rock and roll, back foot up, halfway left. Bring your block back to your left side if you have a block, forward fold. Roll up the spine. Gonna go once more each side. Reach, warrior one. Ooh, squeeze to the midline. If you wobble, it's fine. Open up, warrior two. Find your earth, your ground, your foundations. Start to bend through that front knee. Half moon. With every exhale, find your stability. If you're a bit wobbly today, it doesn't matter. You can come back and try this pose again, or you can completely skip it if you like. One more breath. Bend the front knee, drop the back leg. Reverse your warrior. Bring your elbow to your knee. Open up that top arm. This time you're going to take this top arm, the right hand to your left hip behind you. So you're going to open that shoulder up to the sky. A progression from here, take the left hand underneath the body to clasp the hands behind you, looking to the sky. Find your variation. This might be too advanced for you if you're a little bit tight in the knee, in the shoulders. So just stay in your preferred variation. One more breath. Release the bind. Take the hands to the mat. Rock and roll. Halfway lift. Bring the block to your right side. Forward fold. Roll up the spine. Reach for the moon. Inhale, step back, exhale, warrior one. Reach a little bit taller, warrior two. Find your foundations. Lean into that front knee. Come into your half moon. Take your block here. Straight under the shoulder. Again, option to miss this out. Bend the front knee, step it back, warrior two, reverse warrior. Exhale, elbow to knee, open up the chest. Take the left hand to the right hip, open that shoulder up. Option to drop the armpit and take the bind behind the hip. Look up to the sky. Two breaths. Release that off. Place the hands on the mat. Rock and roll. Halfway lift. Move your block out the way if you have one. Forward fold. Heel toe the feet as wide as the mat. You're going to drop the tailbone down to the ground, taking your yogi squat. If you do have a block here, you can also sit on the block. That helps ease any tension you might be feeling in your back or in your hips. If you don't have a block and you feel tight, simply come to your bum. We're going to roll onto our back straight into happy baby, sorry. Or, for this Halloween special, dead beetle. So we're in happy baby here, rocking along the spine. Have a little play with straightening and bending the legs. Feeling that playful energy, that inner child. And when you think you're ready, bring your knees together at your chest, give yourself a hug, and then allow your knees to go out into shavasana, also known as corpse pose. Close the eyes down, allowing yourself to rest. Feeling that energy flow through your body. I hope you've enjoyed this little spooky Halloween yoga, and I hope to see you next time. Namaste.